After 60, 3 things women notice first in older men and find attractive. Think the only things women are looking for are a six-pack and a full head of hair. You are missing the entire picture. The real secrets to attraction. The things women actually notice first in an older man have nothing to do with chasing youth. They have everything to do with cultivating wisdom, value, and undeniable confidence that in the next few minutes. Because when women reach this stage of life, attraction shifts. What draws her in isn't what shouts for attention, but what settles her. And the things she notices first in an older man are often the very things men underestimate, dismiss, or don't even realize they're revealing. Hi, welcome back to my channel, it's Vernon again. In this video, I'm going to share 3 things women notice first in an older man and genuinely find attractive, often before a word is even spoken. These are obvious traits, and they surprise most men because they have nothing to do with youth or performance. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Let's begin uncovering what women are truly responding to, often before they even realize it themselves. Number 1. How calm he feels to be around. The first thing many women notice in an older man, often without realizing it, is how calm he feels to be around. Not quiet, not passive, but steady, grounded. After 60, women are highly sensitive to emotional atmosphere. They've lived long enough to recognize tension, ego, and insecurity the moment they enter a room, and they feel relief just as quickly when those things are absent. A calm man carries no urgency to prove himself. He allows conversation to unfold at its own pace. He doesn't interrupt, dominate, or steer every exchange back to himself. There's no subtle competition in his energy, no quiet effort to stand out or be validated. His body language stays open. His movements are natural and unforced. Even silence feels comfortable around him, not awkward. When he listens, he's fully there. He's not waiting for his turn to speak or planning how to impress next. It tells a woman she doesn't have to manage the interaction or stay alert. She's not being evaluated, rushed, or drawn into emotional work. That sense of ease communicates after life has taught them how draining insecurity and ego can be. After 60, emotional safety becomes the true foundation of attraction. When a woman feels safe around a man, she feels free to be herself, and when that freedom appears, attraction doesn't have to be created. It arrives naturally, quietly, and with depth. What surprises many men is how strongly this calm outweighs everything else. Hair, age, body, even first impressions fade in importance. The issue, she can feel it almost instantly. A man who is steady inside doesn't make her nervous system work harder. He doesn't create pressure or unpredictability, and her body responds before her mind has time to analyze. Her breathing naturally eases. Her shoulders soften. That physical relaxation is the beginning of attraction later in life. It isn't sparked by excitement or stimulation. It's sparked by relief. Relief from tension. Relief from having to stay guarded or alert. When a woman's body feels safe in a man's presence, curiosity follows. And it happens quietly, without effort or performance, because her body has found a place where it can finally rest. Once you understand how much women respond to emotional steadiness first, the second thing they notice becomes easier to recognize, because it has nothing to do with how he carries himself. Number 2. How he carries himself when no one is watching. Older women notice first in an older man is how he carries himself, not in a dramatic way, but in the small, unguarded moments. The way he stands when he's waiting. The way he walks without trying to take up space or shrink himself. The way he sits comfortably in his own body. Women notice this almost immediately because it reveals something deeper than posture. Whether a man is at ease with who he is. After 60, many women are no longer drawn to loud confidence. They're drawn to quiet self-acceptance. A man who moves with ease, who doesn't fidget, overcorrect, or self-soothe nervously signals inner stability. He isn't trying to manage how he's perceived. He isn't performing masculinity. He's simply present, feels attractive because it's rare. It tells her he's lived enough life to stop apologizing for his space. Issue: he doesn't need to dominate the room to feel relevant, and he doesn't disappear to avoid being seen. That balance is deeply compelling. What deepens the attraction even more is how this quiet self-acceptance affects the emotional dynamic between you. A man who is at ease in his body and identity doesn't create tension that a woman has to manage. She doesn't feel the need to reassure him, flatter him, or adjust herself to make him comfortable. There's no emotional imbalance. She can simply arrive as she is. This is especially important after 60, when many women are tired of carrying emotional weight in relationships. They've spent years navigating other people's insecurities, moods, and unspoken needs. Being near a man who feels settled within himself feels like relief. It allows her to lower her guard without consciously deciding to do so. Her nervous system recognizes that steadiness and responds with trust. And trust is what allows attraction to take root. Not the loud kind that demands attention, but the quiet kind that grows steadily. When a man is fully present in himself, neither performing nor woman can imagine standing beside, not correcting, guiding, or compensating for. Issue: that sense of emotional equality is profoundly attractive later in life because it offers partnership rather than pressure. Which of these qualities do you think makes the strongest first impression later in life? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm interested to hear what stands out to you. And that grounding prepares her to notice the final quality that often seals attraction before anything romantic is ever discussed. Number 3. How he makes her feel about herself. It's not how charming he is, not how impressive his story sounds, but whether they feel more relaxed, more open, and more at ease when they're around him. After 60, attraction shifts to whether a man's presence softens her or subtly tightens her. Issue: a man who makes her feel comfortable being herself stands out quickly. He doesn't rush her words or correct her memories. He doesn't talk over her or turn every moment into a lesson. He listens without evaluating. He responds without competing. His tone is steady, curious, and respectful. The issue: around him, she doesn't feel the need to explain herself or defend her choices. That emotional ease is immediately attractive. What surprises many men is how little flirtation matters once life has been fully lived. Words, charm, and cleverness fade quickly if a woman doesn't feel good inside herself around a man. Issue: after 60, she pays close attention to her internal state. Does she feel lighter, or slightly drained, calmer, or subtly on edge, more like herself or quietly constrained? Those sensations speak louder than flirtation ever could. When a woman notices that her body relaxes around a man, that her thoughts feel clearer, her breath steadier, her sense of self intact, the attraction forms without effort. She begins to associate him with comfort and clarity, not stimulation or excitement. And at this stage of life, those qualities carry far more weight. They signal emotional safety, respect, and maturity. When an older man becomes someone she feels at ease with, something important shifts. She doesn't feel the need to impress him, explain herself, or manage how she's being perceived. There's no pressure to say the right thing or act a certain way. She can simply be present, and that freedom changes how attraction forms. At this stage of life, attraction isn't something she chases or consciously chooses. It's something her body responds to first. Before her mind labels it as interest, her body has already decided. He feels familiar, steady, and safe. There's no dramatic moment, no declaration. Just a growing sense that being near him feels right. This kind of attraction is powerful precisely because it isn't forced. It grows from emotional alignment rather than effort, and once it's there, it tends to be deeper, calmer, and far more lasting than anything built on surface appeal alone. After 60, attraction begins long before romance is ever discussed. Women notice how calm you feel to be around, how naturally you carry yourself, and how they feel about themselves in your presence. These qualities don't call for attention, they create ease. and ease is what allows attraction to take root later in life. It isn't sparked by trying harder or presenting better. It grows from emotional steadiness, self-acceptance, and the ability to make someone feel safe being themselves. What surprises many men is that these things are often felt instantly and remembered quietly. When she feels calmer, more grounded, and more herself around you, attraction doesn't need to be chased or announced. It settles in naturally because something in her recognizes that you feel right. Take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who might find it helpful, leave a comment with your thoughts or experiences, and subscribe to my channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss future conversations about love and attraction. I'm Vernon, and thank you for watching my video till now, and see you next time.